Everyone has those fighters where you could wish you could go in the octagon and just lay them out cold. So today we're going to be going through every division and talking about which fighters need to be brutally slept or humbled.
Let's get into it. Lucas, starting off with flyweight, who do you got?
This is a guy who recently KO'd my boy. He did it to my boy, so I have to go Kai Kara France.
I thought about it, but that, he's could be the last hope to be Pantoja.
Yeah.
So if he gets slept, it's like, we're cooked.
Well, Pantoja ain't sleeping him, so I'm thinking he'll go have a title fight against Pantoja, win the belt, it'll be glorious, or whoever wins Kaya Sakura, and then he'll fight Steve Erceg when Steve Erceg is on his title run. Steve Erceg sleeps him in the first 20 seconds.
Bold prediction. Clip this right now because it's coming true. My flyweight is a guy who I was really high on and then came out and disappointed me so much. Give me Manel Kopp. Oh man, after that fight, I just wish I could have humbled him.
That was the worst fight I've ever watched.
Oh, it was so bad. And I was so high, I was like, oh, this is the guy that's gonna beat Pantoja. His striking's unreal. Mm-hmm. It was not unreal.
Yeah, to say the least.
Unreally bad.
So who do you think would be the person to humble him or sleep him?
Kai Kara France, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Might be too high for Manel Kopp.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he fights up in the rankings again.
I'll go out and humble him.
Yeah? You'll join the UFC?
I don't know if I can make 125.
6'2", 125.
All right, moving on to Bantamweight. Lucas, who do you got for Bantamweight?
For Bantamweight, this is the man who everyone in the internet needs to see get slept. I have to go with Mario Batista after what he did to Jose Aldo.
It wasn't even what he did. It was what the judges did to Jose Aldo. And he's just like, we're shooting the messenger, you know? Mario Batista is the reason we want to sleep him now.
Yeah, next fight, I think, again, matchmaking Mario Batista's next fight to get him slept, you have to go with either like Derek Lewis, Alex Pereira.
Was that Moicano, I think?
Yeah, I think it was Moicano.
Dude, Moicano is like top tier UFC content right now.
And the fact that he's a fighter is crazy. Like, he's just like everyone else.
Yeah, the way he trashed on women's MMA. My bantamweight fighter is a guy that I would also really like to see humbled by Peyton Talbot. Choo-wee-wee!
Oh my gosh. That would actually be beautiful.
Oh, I just can't stand him. It was okay, and then we got to the point where it's, I'm gonna retire by I'm 25, triple champion.
Shut up, bro.
You might not even be in the rankings by the time you're 25, bro.
No, imagine him waking up from, he's KO'd cold on the floor. He's like Bryce Mitchell convulsing, and then he wakes up and he's like, Chewie-wee. It's like the first thing he says.
Or like any last words, he's like dying a little bit. Chewie-wee.
When in Harry Potter, when Sirius Black floats through that portal as he's dying, it's like Raw Rosa Jr. He's like, Chewie-wee.
All right, let's move on to featherweight. Lucas, who do you got?
I have Movsar Evloev.
That's who I got. Pick someone new.
I don't even have a second person because I genuinely like 90% of the people in featherweight.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see anyone else get humbled.
Except for Movsar.
Yeah, maybe Aljo again. That'd be kind of funny if he gets KO'd, but I think Evloev just needs to get bumped down the rankings, and then Dana's never giving him a title shot.
Exactly. Just one humbled, and then he's one humbled. Evloev just needs to get knocked out one time, and then his career is basically over.
Yeah, if you're not undefeated and boring, you're cooked.
You can be undefeated and boring and still get cut by Dana. Sorry, Muhammad Makayev. Pulling out for you, brother.
Honestly, that's brutal.
I also had Evloev very much the same reasons. So boring, and I need to see him get slept early on so that there's no chance that he can go in there and just lay on Diego Lopez or Max Holloway or Volk or Ilya for 5 rounds and somehow end up as the champion.
That's everyone's worst nightmare.
Would ruin the most exciting division in the UFC.
It's also not talked about enough. That is a real possibility that could happen, and no one talks about it.
I got faith in my boy Aljo.
Next division, we got lightweight. Dylan, who's your lightweight pick?
I have Michael Chandler.
Oh, I don't know. He's already been humbled a couple times.
But I need a 2024 or 2025 humblement of Michael Chandler.
Humblement?
Yeah, it's a new word. I just came up with it.
That's actually good.
Put on a shirt. I need this to happen so that we can just forever forget about this Conor McGregor narrative.
Or what do you think about Conor McGregor getting slept? Do you want to see that?
No,
not really.
But I also need to make sure that Michael Chandler loses because I don't need to see Michael Chandler versus Islam.
No, that would be the worst. It's worse than Dustin versus Islam because you know he's gonna lose.
Yeah, like Michael Chandler versus Islam would be terrible. And I think Michael Chandler would be so delusional. Oh, in the lead up, it would be awful.
Islam Makhachev, where are you at? That's if he wins against Charles Oliveira.
That's literally what he's going to do. But he's not going to beat Charles either.
No,
so.
there's no way. If he wins against Charles, my life might be cooked.
Charles is going to sleep him a second time.
Yeah, hopefully. So you're not going to be happy with me. I could not think of anyone in lightweight that I actually wanted to get slept. Like, I don't want to say Beneil Dariush. She's been through the ringer too many times. Moicano, love Moicano. I don't need to see BSD, an old army vet, get beat up again. So who do you think I picked?
I know who you picked.
Dude, I picked Paddy Pimblett.
Why?
I don't know. It's just something about seeing his, like, you know, as he's falling, his golden locks, like, spreading out, kind of like he's an angel falling down. I think it would be really poetic.
No, you don't care about Paddy Pimblett losing for Paddy Pimblett losing. You care about Paddy Pimblett getting knocked out to see what I would do. I would just quit. Like, I would just never do UFC again.
Who do you think would be the person to humble him?
No one.
No one?
No one.
He's going undefeated. Next up, we got a division where I think half of the rankings could get humbled and I'd be happy. Dylan, who is your number one pick? Maybe we'll do 2 picks for welterweight. Who's your first pick?
My first pick for welterweight is Colby Covington.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't like him.
Yeah.
So boring. Talks such a high game to do nothing in the ring. Dude does nothing when he goes out and fights.
Yeah, insults a dead person, Leon Edwards' dad, and then just doesn't throw any strikes and doesn't even wrestle.
Yeah, exactly. Who's your first person?
My first person that I wrote down was also Colby Covington, but I have a lot. So my next one is Joaquin Buckley. What he did to Stephen Thompson, I would love.
Criminal!
Yeah, I would love to see him get KO'd.
I would actually also like to see him get KO'd.
Yeah.
Another guy in welterweight, Ian Gary. I would like to see that smug look off his face, man.
Of course.
Oh, I just want to see him get chinned by like a JDM.
How is he undefeated?
I don't know, but he's only like 13-0 undefeated, so it's not even real undefeated. You know, it's like Elias 15-0, that's real undefeated. 13-0, not real undefeated. Like, give me like a Leon, like a headshot dead of Ian Gary.
Yeah.
But I also would like to see Leon Edwards get slept too.
That was my next person. I have Leon Edwards getting slept by Shavkat.
I also want to see Bilal Muhammad get slept.
Yeah, that's like 6 people right there.
But luckily, let me tell you all something. We have a chance to be completely saved by JDM and Shavkat. They're just going to go out and they're going to knock out the whole welterweight division.
Yeah, hopefully. They could sleep Leon, they could sleep Usman, they could sleep Bilal, they could sleep Colby. That's like my dream life right
Exactly. So it's in the near future. Both guys are savages, so we don't have to wait long for this one.
there. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to middleweight. Lucas, who do you want to see get slept in middleweight?
This is another division where I know I wasn't going to pick Dricus because I don't really want to see him slept. He's a decent champion, but it would be kind of comical. I just imagine his like lifeless body falling, Dricus's body falling, getting KO'd. That would be funny.
Dude, his coach would just go and give him mouth to mouth to wake him up. Dricus.
He's not even KO'd. So who I went with was Hamza Chimaev.
Ooh.
I want to see him get KO'd. I want to see him get humbled. He doesn't smash everybody. He barely shows up to fights. Stop talking all that trash.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
There is a new person inside of middleweight. I didn't put Dricus.
Oh, wow.
Put Paulo Costa.
Okay.
I actually cannot stand Paulo Costa. That silly pink tipper. Cannot stand Paulo Costa. Also, Paulo Costa, tell one of your coaches to chill out in our Instagram comment section. Our Instagram account has like 50 followers, okay? And this guy's coach with 50K followers on Instagram and verified comments, wow, this was a waste of time.
Yeah, like, bro, you didn't have to say that.
Dude, you took more time writing that comment than the 20-second video took for you to watch. This 50K UFC coach, 3-time champion. He also coaches Henry Cejudo, bro. If you're watching this, you know who you are. Came out and commented. It was so comical. So Paulo Costa, you're getting slept next.
Oh, wow. I like that pick.
By Michelle Pereira. Yep.
Not a shot. Second last division, we got light heavyweight. Who's your light heavyweight pick that needs to be brutally slept or humbled?
The biggest guy in light heavyweight that I want to see get slept has been slept before. Jamal Hill. I wanted to see that. But if we're going to go with the guy who hasn't been slept, Let's go Ankalaev.
Yeah.
I want to see Pereira knock him his lights out.
Yeah, that would be satisfying, especially with the narrative where Ankalaev's the guy to beat Pereira.
Oh, he's got it. You know, Pereira's cooked against Ankalaev. Ankalaev's going to destroy Pereira. Boom, gone.
Left
See you
hook.
later. Who's next?
I also went with Jamal Hill. I think even though he's been slept once, he needs to be slept by someone who's like ranked number 10 for him to realize like, oh, I suck.
Carlos Ulberg.
Yeah.
Oh, let's just have him go on like a 10-fight slep streak.
A brutal uppercut from Carlos Ulberg, his feet lift off the ground. How beautiful would that be?
I like how like so into detail you're going with all these. A little bit creepy and demonic. I'm a little bit scared now, guys. He's plotting out every fighter's demise.
I have one for you at the end of the video.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding.
All right, moving on to the last division in the UFC. Lucas, who do you have for heavyweight?
So I think there is an obvious pick. It would be nice to see Jones get humbled just because he's ducking Aspinall and that whole narrative. But my number 1 and 2 pick for getting KO'd flat is Justin and Junior Tafa in the same night. I want to see Alex Pereira do a 2-on-1 special light heavyweight tournament between Justin and Junior Tafa at the same time. They both fight him at the same time and he brutally KOs both of them.
All right, my pick for heavyweight. Give me Jonathan Bones Jones. Oh, I just want Tom Aspinall to do to John Jones what John Jones did to his wife.
Who else is in heavyweight though? I was trying to think and they're just...
They've all been slept before.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not going to go Curtis Blades when he has been slept like 3 or 4 times already.
Yeah, Pavlovich and Volkov both been slept.
Gon got slept by Jones in their fight.
Oh, yeah.
But that was by submission.
Yeah.
It's not really the same as KO. Who would you want to see Gon get KO'd by? Tom, I guess?
Tom. I'd like to see Tom knock on anyone.
It's the most obvious pick.
That is going to do it for us today. Let us know which UFC fighters you need to see get slept, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
See